Well, speaking of Stranger Things, what are your thoughts that the supposed last season, which last season was supposed to be the last season, or
Hmm.
the new last season
Yeah.
is going to be in the movie theater?
Well, the last episode on New Year, is it New
Yeah.
Year's Day or whatever?
Well, I don't know when it's going to be
Yeah.
released. I just know that supposedly the last season is going to be
Well, that's not totally
redo-
true because they released the first four episodes on Thursday. The new season. They're releasing four episodes got released on Thursday, four more Christmas Day finale movie or whatever on
uh-huh.
New Year's Day
All right.
is how it's going to be.
So I guess the movie going to be in the theater?
I guess.
I just can't keep up with how they're trying to,
It'll also be
distribute.
on Netflix too, so
Yeah, I'm sure it
whatever.
will be. But I mean, it's everybody. They're just trying so hard to keep that industry alive,
Hmm.
and I have a feeling that the days of movie theaters are going to be a thing of the past within a matter of a couple of years.
It's over. I mean, even now, if you go, like I have friends, like Seth goes to movies all the time. Seth's a big
Right?
movie, go to the movie guy.
All right.
And he'll tell me all the time that he goes to a movie and it'll be whatever the big movie of the week is, like when Superman came out or whatever. He went to see the Superman the day it came out. And he said the theater was half full. People just know you can wait 2 weeks and it's or 3 weeks and it's on TV. It's on one
Yeah.
of these 50 fucking things that we're getting charged for.
Sure. And the thing is that obviously you got to take the effort to leave the house and go to a theater, and
Hmm.
then the expense of a movie ticket, and then if you want any kind of refreshments while you're at the movie theater,
Yeah.
that's expensive. And by the time you go, you take you and your date or whomever with you,
Hmm.
that's $100 easily.
Easy.
Easy
Easily.
100.
Hmm.
Easy hundy just to go see a movie.
Yeah, to spend 2 hours, $100, 50 an hour. And then
Yeah.
if the movie sucks, then you're pissed because
Right.
you spend a good amount of money on that shit. But
Yep.
yeah, I think the movie industry's done. Who wants to go? I mean, that's when I could sit home and watch something at home in comfort with my own
Without,
popcorn.
without disturbances and
Yeah,
people talking and
yeah.
you
Some
know
bitch answering a cell phone and another one with her crying baby and whatnot. Instead I could sit at home. I can get the same bag of popcorn for about 18 cents instead of $18.
right.
Just by popping it in the microwave ahead of time. Why go? What's the point? And I got probably a cleaner screen than the movie theater.
Right.
So why would I go to the movie theater? Makes no sense.
I agree. I completely agree. And I'd seen a little documentary. It was just one of these shorts. It was maybe 10 minutes long
Hmm.
about the movie theater industry,
Yeah.
and how basically what killed the movie theater industry was when everything got shut down during the pandemic.
Hmm.
And it just destroyed that because people were not allowed to gather in large crowds,
Hmm.
and they basically had to idle the theaters and everything else.
Sure.
And then of course Hollywood had a backlog of movies and things that got shelved
Hmm.
until things opened up again, and by then some of it aged poorly,
Yeah.
and
Well,
they didn't end up releasing it at all.
I think the other part of it was after 3 or 4 years of being locked down, we got very comfortable at doing some things that now it just doesn't feel right to go do it the old fashioned way.
Hmm.
Going to a movie theater right now seems like going to the drive in.
Yeah.
It really does. It feels so old to pack up the car and stand at the candy line to get a bowl of popcorn and a candy bar and a drink for $38 or whatever it costs. It just seems stupid now. Why
Yeah.
do that?
Right. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, before modern technology and all the availability that we have access to a lot of things, we only had a choice to go to the theater, and now we got other choices,
Sure.
no different than, one of our favorite subjects is, you know, terrestrial radio and then
Sure.
satellite radio, and all that's in the past now,
Oh, yeah.
so it's like nobody does that either, or at least, not anywhere near what it used to be anyhow.
Sure. Well, and it's even with the theater too. Probably the biggest difference, even more than the comfortability factor of it, is just in the old days, man. If there was a big movie, if there was a Superman movie or King Kong or whatever in the 70s or 80s, Back
Or
to the
Batman.
Future, Batman, whatever, yeah, any of those. If you missed it, you waited like a year.
Yeah.
Because it did not come to the video stores even for at least 8 or 9 months. It seemed like it might have been shorter, but it seemed like it was a very long time.
Yeah, I think it was around 6 to 8 months.
Yeah. Where now, if you miss a movie like, I know that movie Weapons, and I keep referring to that movie just because it's one that I saw the commercials for and I see it now. I think it was out of the theater 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and it's on HBO or Netflix or whichever one.
Right.
It's like, why go to the movies? I'll just wait a couple of weeks. It doesn't make any sense to go.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. So, I wasn't aware that Stranger Things, the newer episodes of Stranger Things are out.
Yeah, they just launched on Thursday.
And you said you've been watching it?
I watched 1.5 episodes so far.
Okay. Any assessment in 1.5 episodes?
The kids look very weird trying to be kids. They're all in their mid-20s or whatever at this point. And they're still trying to portray them as like their high school kids.
Right.
The black kid, I forget what his name is, but he's like a tough guy in the high school. When we started seeing that kid, he was a little he was a little squirmy worm.
Right.
Now he's a tough guy in the high school.
Okay.
And it's not bad, I guess. I don't know. It didn't hold my attention either.
Okay.
Episode and a half in. And I think I'm just going to stop for now because I don't want to watch the other two and then wait a month.
Okay.
So I think I'm just going to stop. I'll wait till New Year's Day and then I'll binge it on New Year's Day. I'll binge the whole season in one day.
All right.
Fuck Netflix and their little secret plan to get more viewing hours. Fuck them.
Yeah, I'm not playing their game, pal.
No, hell no.
You're not going to rope me into this.
Nope.
Yeah. Well, I might consider doing it the same way. I haven't started watching it, obviously, because I didn't even know it was out. But as soon as all the episodes are available, and if it's worthy of watching, I may do the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm only 1.5 in, so I'm not that far in. But it was kind of jumbly, and it might just be that I've forgotten who some of these people are.
Sure.
Like, you know the core kids.
Right.
And Winona Ryder, and the dude with the beard that she's banging or whatever.
The chief.
Yeah. You know those people.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a bunch of other people now. There's some little black girl that I think was in the last season maybe, but I don't remember what her deal was. And there's a little white girl. I don't know her story, but she seems to have some kind of powers. And I don't know. There's just a lot going on. The town is like in a bubble or something, like they can't travel anymore.
All right.
They just have to stay in that town. And there's rabble-rousers on the radio making fun of staying in the town. It's got a little political bent to it as well.
Of course.
It's got all that bullshit in it. So I don't know. Again, I'm only 1.5 in. So I certainly do not want to say that it sucks or anything like that. But I'm only 1.5 in, and you know how I watch TV. I usually turn it on and watch until it stops. And I turned it off about halfway through the second episode.
All right.
They are long though. Again, with like they did last season, where each episode's like an hour and a half long or something.
Yeah.
It's a bit much. Maybe that's how they combat us binging. Just give us a really long one, knowing that we can't watch that shit.
Yeah, you can't sit there and watch, 3 to 6 hours, 3 episodes in 6 hours.
Right. Yeah. But whatever. It's out there if people want to watch it.